Hey everybody, we are here in beautiful Stonecrest, Georgia at Wine and Liquor Emporium, an amazing store, super big. We are going to go in here and kind of take you behind the scenes of a maintenance day. What is a maintenance day? Well, it's where we check inventory, we check shelf signs, all these different things. We're going to point that out to you. So let's go in and talk to George. He is the owner. He is an amazing guy. Come on in. All right, we are in the tequila aisle, and if you can see this, tequila, we are over here. I still have, it was a little chilly out, so I still have my Anteel Tequila Scullion that you can get at anteeltequila.com. So follow me, we're gonna do some maintenance, then we're gonna go talk to George, the owner, and see what's going on right now in the spirits industry. Follow me. So for all of you thinking about starting a tequila brand or a liquor brand at home, here's some things that you want to look at when you go into a store. First of all is placement. As you can see, Anteel Tequila is right here front and center, so when you walk up, it's right in your face. This is actually amazing. We do great here. This is, like I said, it's an amazing store. I think our record of in-store sampling sales was like 23 bottles, which is phenomenal. Besides shelf space, which we are in a premium location, what we are looking at is front-facing. So we want to look at the inventory, see how much they have, so that way we can set up another in-store bottle signing with the Queen of Tequila. As you can see, they have some old bottles. So we're still cycling through those. You know, we get them in from the warehouse, ship them out to different states that we're distributed in. So we can't really control that, but all the juice inside the bottles is the same. It doesn't matter what the label is. However, you can see, well, 3 of the 5, they do have some new packaging, but it was hidden. Another thing that I check for is pricing. I want to see what it's priced at. This is a great price store here at Wine and Liquor Emporium, but we want to make sure that they're here. We are missing the blood orange, so we'll just tell George about that so we can get a new sticker up there. The reason why this is important, so when us or one of our team members comes in and does an in-store sampling, part of the protocol is to write all these prices down for the consumer to see. So it's really important for us to come in and know what the pricing is. This is a shelf talker. The primary, working functionality for a shelf talker is to talk about the brand. You can't always be here in a store, especially when you're in 15 states and you've been ordered by about 5,000 stores since 2018. You can't be everywhere. So this is your piece of marketing. We're actually going to replace this. Here's the shelf talker, and if you notice, it's the old bottles, it's the old packaging. In here, new packaging for the most part. So we're gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna put up a new one, nice and fancy, shiny. I actually got one with the Queen of Tequila, the Tequila Queen, her face on it. So maybe we'll put that up too. I don't know. But you wanna get rid of these old ones. Now, here's another thing. Some of these other brands have representatives, and they'll come in, see your shelf talker, and rip it down because they want to highlight their brand. So this is a little shadiness that we see in the spirits industry. We don't do that. When it comes to marketing in a store, like a shelf talker, you want to really do all that you can to attract that attention of the customer, the consumer. This is a necker. This is a neck tag. And a lot of brands will actually put these. This is a high premium one. Ooh, look at how fancy it is, leather. With that being said, what these actually do is the same thing as a shelf talker, but it's around the neck. Do stores like these? Sometimes. Okay, I know what you're saying, Don. Why wouldn't a store like this? This is marketing. Well, because they come off, and a lot of the times they will end up on the ground, they get swept up, somebody slips and falls on them, the fallen can't get up kind of thing. Yeah, it's one of those. So with these, we don't really do them because they do fall off. If somebody grabs them out of the box, and pulls the bottle, they can slide off. So then there's no marketing. So it's not really working for you. Shelf talkers, they're really important. And some brands have different shelf talkers, bigger, all kinds of different things. A good point of these is having that QR code so they can go right to your website, learn about the brand. That's super important. But if you scan this area, you'll see different types of shelf talkers. This is one of my store maintenance kits. So in here we have flyers, shelf talkers, we have rail strips, we have all kinds of things in here so that we're always prepared. And right now we're going to pick out a couple of shelf talkers, put them up. A lot of the times what we'd like to highlight is locally owned. So we live here in Georgia, it's a locally owned brand. So because they have all 5 expressions, we have ample amount of space. So we're actually going to put up 2 completely different shelf talkers. The first one kind of resembles that old school one that we took down that had the old bottles. Very similar, and as you can see, it does have the QR code. Now secondly, because we do very well here, and this is a high demographic of Black-owned products, people that buy a lot of Black-owned products here, we also have this one. This is a different shelf talker that actually showcases that with a picture of the Tequila Queen, and once again, the QR code. So when it comes to marketing, another thing that we like to try is different things, so we'll put maybe koozies around here and wrap them, just different things like that, bottle stickers. Today, I'm going to test out something new. We have these bracelets, these wristbands that are rubber, stretchy, they're raised, and they have a funny saying on them. Skip the small talk and pour the tequila, Anteel Tequila. So what we're going to do is put these on a couple of bottles just to kind of see, does it entice people to buy? Do they see it? What's going on? So we do a lot of influential marketing when we're in a store. So let's try something new. Now this is a rail strip. And what this does is, you can see it talks about the brand, but it actually locks in to a pricing strip. This store doesn't have them. We'll find another store where we can put these up. It's actually few and far between, but I do have them just in case. What else do these do? Well, when the product is sold out and you have the rail strip there permanently or semi-permanently, it actually allows people to see, oh, this is right where it's at. So it works a couple different ways, but it's great for marketing. In all, a store maintenance visit is about 15, maybe 20 minutes on, a busy day or something like that. We check the inventory, we check pricing, we put up new shelf talkers, we did a lot of different things. So at this point, our job here in the aisle is done. But I think Nay is up front talking to the owner, George. So let's take a visit up there and see what they're talking about. Ooh, tea time.
Yeah.
What one are you making?
This is green tea with ginger.
I'll try it. So we got out in the market today, did a lot of maintenance, and stuff like that. I think it went pretty well.
Yeah.
With Wine Spirits Emporium, I love George.
I love the store. It is an amazing store. It's so clean too.
Oh my God, it's so well organized. They support a lot, They do a lot of things right. He never, he always supports us, like anything that we want to do, and that is really unique in this industry.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of owners, that are like, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yes.
But we can't continue to give. We can't continue to do things that make our company unprofitable.
Exactly. And he just always supports what we want to do.
Yeah. And he's not the only one. There's a lot. Sigmund package. There's a lot in Michigan. In the states that we're in, we have some great relationships with stores, restaurants, bars, stuff like that. However, for what do they say? For every one batch of great apples, there's one that just rings the what is that?
That's,
One batch?
no, I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. But yes, at Wine Spirits Emporium, you know, George is amazing, the store is amazing, and he always just supports what we want to do there, whether it's a tasting, whether it's
Bottle signing.
bottle signage,
Signage.
or anything like that. So he's always been
Yeah.
just very supportive in that.
What I also love about it is he really supports the community.
Yes.
You know, there was a big parking lot party.
Yeah, it was a vendor party though.
Yeah.
He was supporting the community by bringing vendors, you know, small businesses to get people to know about their business
Yeah.
and sales.
Well, even when we've done bottle signings, like he's had, you know, like a pop cake vendor,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
cake pops or whatever
Yeah.
like that, like all kinds of different stuff because he wants to use his store as a platform.
Absolutely.
That's huge.
He's so supportive in the community that we really, I mean, I know every time we go in there, we end up talking to him for like half an hour, 45 minutes.
I feel bad because we're taking away from business and stuff like that, but like he's got an exceptional team there, and I think he is really the blueprint of what a great store owner,
Yes.
you know, that really understands the industry and understands the community and the community needs, you know, because he you know, represents, you know, that a pillar in the community.
Yes, he does.
I think it was great. So is my tea done?
This is mine, so you can make your own.
Really? That's how we're doing it?
I have another bag in there for you, but you can make your own.
I'm done with you.